All right. So today we'll talk about password managers. Password managers are tools that help you in keeping track of your passwords, remembering your passwords, uh, that kind of stuff. And they also help with creating new passwords. So on your phone, on your computer, um, you've got tools that you can use to to do this. On the phone, it's in Safari and um, iPhone wide, pretty much. Um, on the computer, it's in Firefox or Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. All those have password managers. Um, and so when you go to a website and enter a password, you can choose to save it. A box will pop up and ask if you want to save the password. You can choose to save it or not. Uh, so when you go back to that site, the password will be waiting for you to be able to put it in the password box and you can log in. And in that way, you can not have to worry about passwords or remembering passwords. The only problem is, when you move to a different platform, like from iPhone to Android or Windows to Mac or Firefox to Google Chrome, you'll have to, you know, um, use their password manager. Um, and the way you can get around that is by using a manager like Bitwarden or LastPass or 1Password, stuff like that. The other benefit of password managers is that um, when you um, there we go. When you create an account, you can choose to create have your password manager create a new password for you that's strong, something that people won't guess. And in that way, you can pretty much forget about you know, all the passwords pretty much, and just worry about the manager. Now, many password managers on systems um, use your login or your lock screen code or your fingerprint or your face ID. Um, so on the phone especially, you don't have to really worry about anything else. But on desktop, you will usually use a master password or something like that to unlock your other passwords and stuff like that. Some password managers even have places where you can put in credit card information or other important files or documents to save under your master password or something like that. So that is password manager. Any questions? Nope. Okay. So that concludes today's Tech Day. Next week will be on chat apps like Telegram or Element or WhatsApp and iMessage and Messenger and such. So you'll have a good rest of
Well,
y'all's
before
week.
everybody signs off, though, I'd like to stress how important password managers are. And if you would like more information, you know, reach out to us. We can help you set up. I personally use Bitwarden. Like you said, the convenience of having an application generate a 15 character random password. You'll never memorize those passwords, of course, but There are just so many data breaches out there today. If you're in the habit of using the same password across numerous sites, all it takes is one data breach from one random place, and now they've got your username and password across several sites. So it's a real bad habit that everyone needs to break, and a password manager will help you with that. That and you know, I don't know if y'all have ever talked about two-factor authentication, which is simply having another system in addition to a password, whether it be a text from your phone or a hardware key. So everybody, you know, identity theft is very real and very terrible thing to happen. So if you're interested in more information, reach out, and Devin will definitely help you set this up. Any of us will.
Yeah.
It's a worthy effort. It is something that really will benefit you. Like I say, I like Bitwarden myself, but LastPass, OnePass, they're all good products, and they all have extra benefits included. So you know, it's a good thing to look at. You know, once you're integrated it into your regular routine, you can have extensions in your browsers that automatically memorize passwords when you sign up to a new site, or fill them in when you go to a site. It just ups the security of your accounts a great deal. And you know, you can, you know, put other information in there to retrieve. So it's a really good thing to look into, and I encourage everybody to maybe just Google it and get a little more information, and see if this is something you would like to use, because it definitely helps protect all your information, and everything we've got is out in the wild there. So one bad actor can really ruin your day. So
Yeah, and T-Mobile recently got hacked. So
they
I
did.
mean, for these big companies, it's not a matter of if it'll get hacked, but when it'll get hacked. And you know,
Oh, have I been pawned? Did you mention that site, Devin?
I did not. Um,
We will put a link in
yeah,
our Google Classroom to Have I Been Pawned? And basically, you just put your email address in there, and then it'll tell you everywhere your password has been leaked at. So it's very shocking. You know, I mean, I try to have very good uh, hold over mine, but I've got numerous entries where all these places I've signed up and forgot about had their data either hacked or willingly sold. And you know, my standard password I was using on a lot of sites is just out there in the wild. So we'll put a link there, and if you don't use a password manager now, go to that site, put your email address in, and it will tell you if you've ever had your password leaked anywhere. So it's a pretty interesting exercise.
And also, if I could put my 2 cents into this, I would also encourage all of you to look into authenticator apps like Google Authenticator, and check when you make an account for a website. Check to see if they support authenticator.
Authenticator apps, those are very good.
Yes.
Absolutely, the Google Authenticator is a good product. And like Tyler's saying, what it does is generate a random code every 30 seconds, and that has to match up at the same time as when you log in. It's very simple, but that is a good example of two-factor authentication. So authenticator apps are also a good item to add to your arsenal.
For your 7th period class.
Good catch, Tyler.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll also put a little bit of information about authenticator apps in our Google Class for this issue or episode or whatever it is, Devin, you're doing. So that's all I've got. So if anybody else wants us to help them, let us know. We'll be glad to help you get you know, some use out of this. Any other questions? Comments? All right. I guess I will let y'all off the hook. I appreciate you taking the time. Have a great day and week. And I'll talk to y'all next week.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good one, y'all.